let's make comparison. This is centralized, right? Sorry. This is centralized in the hold of admin. Power taking authority is admin, decision making authority. Everything. On the other hand, this is decentralized. In your DApp, decentralized app, you are yourself is the decision maker. No one can interfere here. So for the point of celebration was to see a currency from your decentralized app, which we created, which we developed in the interest of the community, where we are doing smart staking, mining. I'll talk about yield farming today because it's launching this week. Yield farming is launching. Liquidity pools are launching. Binance Smart Chain is launching. Everything is launching this week. So it's very, we feel so good. When I did the transaction myself, I scanned the QR code of eOracle, and then I sent them ECN from my TronLink wallet to eOracle wallet. And when I saw the transaction was completed with the transaction history, it feels so accomplished. The momentum, the price action are now just round the corner. Most important part was to be ready first. Now we are ready from last 2 days. Earlier, we were talking about it, and we have seen a big price action also when we spoke about that the EPT will stop and ECN will start. And you have seen the stability. And even now, you are holding $0.85 to $0.90 a price, which is just there for some time. You will see a big price action coming because it's just 2 days. We have a big community. It takes time for people to understand. The results comes in few days. It's going to come. You're going to see very soon. You know it. All of you have demands at the moment. All of you have business at the moment, but you don't have ECN at the moment. That's why you are unable to log in. Am I correct? Can I see your hand? You're unable to log in because you don't have. Your business is there in your hand. You're not able to log in because EPTs were closed, and suddenly we asked you to follow the other way. Though we have informed about it, and I have been telling it from last 2 weeks that you must buy as much as you can to log in your business to earn your commission. Well, on the other hand also, it is very important for me to tell you we have approximately 2.7 million ECN in the market already available in the market, okay? And so far approximately 500K ECN got deposited, which means 500K is like 20%. And 80% ECN still people are having in their hand holding. Can you understand this part? It's very amazing thing. Even if you have ECN, but you are not giving it to nobody. And that's the first step towards success, that people, EPT they sell. If you have EPT, you give it. When we have got the ECN back in the system 48 hours ago, knowing 2.7 million ECN is there, everybody who even have one ECN, it has value. But you are not giving it in the market for activation. And if I take the screenshot of this right now, out of 3,000 attendees, I'll share this screenshot. Over 3,000 attendees, I have 1,100 people who raised their hands that they have ECN in their TronLink Pro wallet, but they are not giving it to other user. They are not giving it to other user for business login, which is like more than 67% people have raised their hand. So the first thing which comes automatically if we see this community sentiment that this is real money, your ECN is real money, this 2.7 million is the real money, which you can do peer-to-peer transaction, which means you can send from your TronLink Pro wallet to other TronLink Pro wallet, and you can use that for activation. We have not received even 20% of supply available in the market, and they have not sold it on exchange also. So can you imagine that people are, in their mind, they are thinking that my wallet will grow. Why should I sell at this price today? I must hold it. So the nature which made any project bigger, this is basically in 2 days we have seen this. And this is why I kept my Zoom after 2 days. I would have had my Zoom yesterday also, a day before yesterday, and we would have celebrated the success on the very same day, but I wanted to see what is going to happen. And this is something very, right now you are at 0.85 cents. People are not giving. Though people supposed to give, it is a panic situation, because last withdrawal on Monday when the smart contract triggered, I will answer this also, the price was 1.16 when the smart contract got triggered to do the payout. And by Tuesday evening, when whole the payout was completed, we were somewhere around let's say not 1,000, let's say somebody who withdrew $1160 at this price, he received 1,000 ECN. He's supposed to receive, he received 1,000 ECN, but when he received 1,000 ECN, the value was approximately $780 to $810. So this was the difference in your payout. Right now, the value is $0.85, which means right now you have a value of $850. But and there's a loss, like you had withdrawal $1160, right now your value is $850. And this is where your sentiment is getting checked. Even in loss, you have not sold it, and you are thinking that it will go up. That is the reason you have not deposited it back into the system, because now you have access to peer-to-peer transaction, which means the daily business you have been doing with the EPTs, you have the same option with the ECN. You have ECN in your wallet, which is already, as per your last withdrawal, it's already 10-12% down, 15% down, but you are still not selling it. This is the critical moment. It is a critical moment to check your sentiments. You know, when Bitcoin was $60,000, it came to $50,000, $40,000. Many people, they sold. Even, you know, because of panic. It may go more down. Let me sell it right now. It went to $28,000 like 3 days back. So the people who sold it at 40,000, 50,000, they are happy that they have sold it on a better price. Whether they have purchased it on $60,000, they are happy that, okay, I had lesser loss. Less loss is also a profit in the other way. Right? And from 28,000, it get back to 35,000. Because of the sentiments of the people, of those people who said, okay, I'll not sell. And why? It will go up again. It is, history is evidence of it. And the people who sold at 28,000, 30,000, now they are feeling bad because it is back. So you have to be on one side of you have to be like, you have one side. Either you can sell it, you be satisfied, like I am having less loss, I'm still in profit, because if it goes more down, then I am a winner. On the other hand, if you sell it and if it goes up, you feel like, why did I sell it? It's back to the price. So what I am trying to emphasize here, what is the conclusion for all these things, is that even after having $2.7 million worth of ECN in the market, 2.7 million ECN approximately in the market, hardly 500,000 ECNs has been deposited, which means 20% has been deposited and 80% people have not given it to the other people or did not liquidate on the exchange because they are very clear that it will go up. So you have to decide yourself, you are in which community? Are you in this 20% of community or are you in this 80% of the community? Where you are and you feel like where you are more 80% people are basically the major group. So if you are in this part, you feel like a winner. On the other hand, you yourself feel like a winner, but my friend, I'm sorry, you are with the 20% of the community only. And this is proof. This is the proof of work. So after 2 days of Zoom, there was only one agenda to see. And we realized that 80% of the community is not willing to give their ECN even if the price is going down, because they know and they have a vision and they can see what's going to happen after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and where the price will go. Now you are prepared and now you will see. Okay, so first query answered, which people might have, that yes, when you make a withdrawal on Monday, you have 00 hours GMT is your time. Sunday 00 hours is your basically cutoff. And after that, it takes like 2-3 hours to gather the information. It's not manual work, it's automatic work. We never know when the withdrawal is going to execute because system gathers everything. A smart contract get triggered and it goes. So basically when a smart contract start giving withdrawals, a price is locked. Because it's like a smart contract is also a database. You need to understand. So it checks your wallet address. Everybody has their wallet addresses, different wallet addresses. All right. And then it say the price at that time. It converts your EPT on that price. Then it trigger the number of ECN here. And then it start executing one by one. So here the price is logged, triggered, and number of ECNs allocated on Monday morning, or sometimes it takes like Monday afternoon. It's not a manual work, it gets automatically, and it start going out. On the other hand, you have live rates, which change every minute, every second. So if you have witnessed that you have withdrawal, let's say $1,160, and you have received, let's say 1,000 ECN because the price was 1.16, but when you received in your wallet, the price was different, and you have received 20%, 15%, 10% lesser amount in terms of dollars, not in terms of ECN, in terms of dollars, because price is in terms of dollars. And you have seen this 10 to 20% of drop. The same phenomena is there when you will also see this fact that a smart contract has logged the price of, let's say, same $1.16 example, you have withdrawn 1160 EPT, which means system has allocated 1000 ECN. And let's say by Tuesday, it show in your Tron Link wallet, here ECN, you received 1000 ECN. If the price goes to 1.50, then your withdrawal is basically $1,500. So it's not only that chances are that once you receive, it's less. There are also similar. And now after the integration, it will take 5-7 days because more than 7 million accounts. People have to understand they need to, there you have to start training your people because they have not knowing this thing now. And we have also experienced this, that many users on Sunday intentionally they bring the price down so that they can receive more ECN, but by the end of the day they lose money. So on the other side, if you see the different way, if the price on Monday and Tuesday goes up, your withdrawal is in positive. You have more money on that withdrawal. If the price moves from 1.16 to $1.5, basically your withdrawal is 20% up, and which is now peer-to-peer. You can encash it with 20%, 30% up in the market. I'm just trying to, people are blindfolded. You need to see this part also. Because earlier you were bound to encash it on exchange only. So you have to rely on the exchange rate. If the rate is going down, basically your value is going down. Now, if the price on exchange is going up, basically your value is going up, and on the exchange rate, you are getting a peer-to-peer transaction from the market. Now, two different things, very different. So you have to, did you understand my example? Can you understand it, please? You got my point? I can see approximately 500 people have understood me. Okay, now I've seen 700, 800. So you have to focus on, basically, because now you have ECN integration also, the business is there. I'll talk about that for 5 minutes also, how to activate, easy way, and some big announcement along with it. But Monday, when you trigger a smart contract, the payout is triggering, the smart contract is triggering the payout, you have to focus on more buys on exchange to increase the price. Because if you do so, the same amount of ECN which you receive by the time in your wallet, and if you push the market 20-30% up, your payout is 20-30% up. It's two different phenomena. As a community, you don't need to even go for the lower price. As a community, you can be on the higher price all the time. If all of you take this action on Monday and Tuesday that I will buy more to increase more price, you understand that your smart contract price is locked at the time of trigger. And all the price action you are doing in next 2 days is basically giving you, if you make it $2, it's 200%. It's in nobody's hand. This product is now on exchange. It's in the hand of the sentiments of the community. Because you have seen a drop in your payout. You have seen that you have received less payout. You have not received less payout, basically. You have received the same number of ECN, but because of in Monday and Tuesday, the price was 20%, 15% down. You in your wallet, you can see that I withdrawn $1,000, but I have only $850 worth of ECN because the market was 15% down. You can change it as a community yourself. You can change it. You can make it 200%. It's in your hand, but in a cumulative effort. So this example, which I'm trying to show you, is basically if it goes to everybody who is a part in a macro level. I don't know how many people they do the training, but they have to do because it's involved the money. You're making this money and you can make more money and you can make it for more time. You're supposed to give your efforts by reaching out everybody. At least the people you made join the system, reach out to them and ask them to do the same. It has to go to the micro level. If this information which I'm sharing with you right now, that you can multiply your payout by just having the green indicator on the exchange, you have more value. I don't want to repeat it again, but I'm making it very simple. Let's say this is the graph and this is where your payout triggered. Now this price is locked. And it's 25,000, 35,000 transactions one by one. Though it's going through a smart contract now, it takes approximately 48 hours to complete. So in next 48 hours, you have two options. Either you can make it go like this, and then when you receive your ECN, basically the value is less because price was locked here, right? Or on the other hand, you can from here, you can make it go like this. You can see that here, the same 1000 ECN has bigger value and here lesser value. Make it like a tsunami. Let it reach out to everybody. This is a plus point and a minus point. It has both the nature like two sides of coin because your price is locked. You have experienced some sad emotions because when you received less. But my friend, you can also experience this part. It's in your hand. Why now? Why not earlier? Because earlier you were only depending on selling on exchange. And you've been waiting the price to go up to make profit. But now because of your API, your payment gateway integrated to your platform, it gives you the real purpose of peer-to-peer, where you had your EPT with fixed $1 price playing the role earlier. On the same hand, on the same emotions, your ECN is peer-to-peer, and you can make your withdrawal multiplied yourself. Because it's peer-to-peer. You transfer ECN from one person to another person, you use the package to purchase. You have withdrawal $1,000, and by the time you received, because of understand this factor, let's say they have received $1,200 worth of ECN because price moved up. Next day, you can give $1,000 for the package update. You still make $200 additionally, which you were not making with the EPT. That's how you have to look into the things because it was fixed $1. There cannot be any changes. So as a community, as a people who are giving millions of the business every day, you have an opportunity to make a big difference here. It's not in our hand anymore. So you choose yourself because you have seen the decision of 80% and 20%. Make the price go up, get more withdrawal, same withdrawal with more money, and use it peer-to-peer if you need some cash. The real nature of blockchain, peer-to-peer. If you want to hold it, you can hold it. Can I move ahead to the next topic? Is this clear? That it is not necessary that you will get lesser withdrawals. You can also get 2 times the withdrawals, depending upon your decision, your moment, your momentum for next 2 days. Let me also tell you, today is Sunday, right? It's Sunday, I think. It's Sunday. Tomorrow, in morning or in afternoon time, the smart contract is going to trigger the payout just for the testing purpose, just for your work, a proof of work. Please take the price 10-20% up and then send the message to other people that I placed withdrawal for $1,000, but my withdrawal value is now $1,200, $1,300 because it's totally different from the last time. So if you do it and you compare it with the last payout, and then you can take decisions for the future weeks. Okay? Agreed? Let me lower down your hand. Let me just. Okay, let me say this. Just hold on. So the community is the deciding factor always. Don't raise hand. Don't raise hand. The community is the deciding factor. Do some testing this week. Do it, try it. It's tomorrow and day after tomorrow, because in 48 hours, the transactions will be completed. The payout will be completed in 48 hours. So let's say from Monday, in between 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., the trigger will happen. And I'm not asking much, just for your testing till Tuesday. Let's say by 8 p.m. in evening, in your graph, whatever it is, just move it 10-20% and see the difference yourself. The same person who has received the lesser value, this time you will receive more value. And that value is the value of ECN in the market for you next day to in cash. Okay? Sufficient explanation, done in many times, easy way and the other way. You got my point? Try it and see the results yourself as a community. Try it as a community. But only 3,000 people cannot try it. So you have to